Death and taxes. While the first century Jew was never quite certain what the Roman authorities would do next, they could always count on these two ever-present threats. And in Capernaum, these threats had names: Gaius and Matthew.
What did he say?
He detests you as much as I do.
And? Should I have a weapon?
Matthew, I do not have time to protect you.
How do you think I survived the other 16 hours of the day?
I have no idea.
A Roman centurion and a Jewish tax collector are not the most likely of pals, but the more Matthew and Gaius encounter Jesus of Nazareth, the more they realize that they are on the same path. A journey from worldly success to eternal purpose. From grasping control to forfeiting it.
Guys, what if you were suddenly the only Roman in Capernaum?
I think I'd change clothes.
Exactly. When you realize that nobody else in the world cares what happens to you, you think only about yourself.
In the New Testament, tax collectors are usually mentioned in the same breath as harlots and other outcasts. Jesus was always getting mocked for hanging out with the most, well, let's say unsavory people. The Jewish people despised the tax man. I mean, I get it. Nobody loves paying taxes, but they're just doing their job, right? Well, it was not quite that simple. From Asia to Africa to Europe, the Roman Empire had dozens of provinces. And since most of these provinces were taken by force, they had to be maintained by force. This meant soldiers. Lots of soldiers just roaming the streets. And what funded these soldiers that kept the Jews in line? You guessed it. Taxes.
Next.
At a local level, taxation was more of an art than a science. And as long as Caesar got his annual cut, tax collectors were allowed, well, even expected to skim a little off the top. That meant that your taxes might include a bunch of other hidden fees and surcharges just for the privilege of funding more soldiers and a new pagan temple around the corner. So you can see what a betrayal it would be for a Jewish man to choose tax collector as his profession.
Tax collector! Look!
Oh, there he is! I see him! Drake, you should be ashamed!
No wonder Matthew needed Gaius as his escort. The more time he spends with Matthew, the more Gaius seems to feel a responsibility for him, like a big brother watching out for his younger sibling. So when Matthew decides to give up his cushy job to follow a rabbi from Nazareth, Gaius tells Matthew what a huge mistake this is.
Have you lost your mind? You have money. Quintus protects you. No Jew lives as good as you. You're gonna throw it all away.
Yes.
But Gaius has no idea that before long, he'll be drawn to Jesus just like Matthew was. And his position in the Roman ranks will pale in comparison to serving his new Lord.
It has been done for you according to your belief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Now, if you want to learn more about the history behind The Chosen, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss when new episodes drop.